Welcome to this year's Epcot International Food and Wine Festival, and we do have quite a few new options for our guests. About 35% of our menus are new this year. So we're going to start kind of in the flavors of America. So we gave that marketplace a new look, really focusing on regional American cuisine. So we start off kind of in the Midwest in Chicago with that hot Italian beef sandwich, kind of that Chicago staple. Nice shaved beef, giardiniera, and au jus to dip in. We move to the Pacific Northwest. We have a lovely cioppino stew, fresh shellfish, a very fragrant tomato fennel broth, and some toasty bread. And then a couple others in that area. We're going to have our chilaquiles representing the American Southwest, and then also the carrot cake is returning in that area, kind of representing New England and the Mid-Atlantic. Over in Flavors from Fire, we have a new grilled skirt steak taco, marinated the skirt steak in a little chimichurri, some crushed avocado, pickled red onions, a corn salsa, and a little queso fresco, and a cilantro lime crema. And then over in Canada, believe it or not, we gave our favorite item, our fan favorite, a little bit of a new look this year. So our Canadian filet is getting an addition of a truffle boursin mashed potatoes. We still have the mushrooms, and this year we're adding boursin truffle butter on that as well. We have a couple desserts, a little bit of a reimagining on those desserts we had last year, but gave them a new look. Over in Tangerine Cafe, it's our pistachio cake with a cinnamon cream and candied pecans. And then we have over here our guava cake. This is a plant-based option, so guava cake, guava whipped cream, and a guava sauce on top with a little bit of toasted coconut. And then we can't forget talking about where we are right now here in the brewing lab. So our friends, Dr. Bunsen Honeydew and Beaker, spent a lot of time working on some new crazy flavor combinations for us. So we have our unnecessarily spicy yet extremely tasty Scotch bonnet curry pepper wing. This is our hottest wing we've done in this location. Has a little bit of a cucumber sauce on top to cool it down a little bit. And we also have an Impossible chicken tender this year, tossed in our traditional buffalo sauce, a plant-based ranch, and some plant-based buffalo sauce, or some plant-based blue cheese on that as well. And then really when they got down to it, Dr. Bunsen Honeydew and Beaker really went crazy with our drink offerings. So first and foremost, the pickle milkshake, bright green, whipped cream, and some chocolate pickling spice on top. Has that upfront pickle flavor, then sweetens out. It's going to be super refreshing, and it's going to really surprise our guests. And then we have our raspberry pomegranate frozen tea with orange chocolate molecules on top. And again, our friends really knocked it out of the park playing with these flavor combinations. And then last but not least, our beer flight. Each of our beers over here represents, this will be found in Flavors of America. Each of these beers represent one of the regions that we just talked about. So we do have beers from the Chicago area, the Midwest, kind of the Pacific Northwest, and the Southwest as well.
So these are some of the newer items, but people can expect some returning favorites as well.
We always keep that in mind when we're developing our menus. We want to make sure that our guests can come and get some new things, but we always want them to enjoy their favorites because we know that that's why guests come back year after year.
Do you know how many items there are this year?
I don't have a number of specific items, but we have over 25 marketplaces available for our guests, so each one of them has a lot of offerings for our guests.
One milkshake, right behind. In the process, Dr. Brooks. Oh, one more. Sorry. Oh, another one. Yeah, one more after that.
Are you related to Dr. Bunsen? You sound just like him.
I'm one of his younger apprentices, yes.
Okay.
Though I'm not as much of a test on me as Beaker is, hopefully he doesn't get to that point.
All right, so we're going to try these two frozen drinks. We got frozen fusion and we got a pickle drink, so we'll save that one for last. This one's got some iced tea and some berries in it. Let's try it. Very good. I can taste the iced tea. I can taste the berries. It's very thick. It's got some crunchies in it too. They're not too crunchy, but they're good. It's like old candies on top. All right, now we got to try the pickle milkshake or pickle frozen drink, whatever you want to call it. But I like pickles, so I think I'll like this. But I talked to somebody who didn't like pickles, ended up liking it when they tried it. So let's see. It takes a minute for the dill part to kick in. It almost takes just like a vanilla milkshake, and then the dill kicks in. But it's interesting. It's good. I think I would definitely get this. I think you should try it. All right, I just tried the Impossible chicken tenders with buffalo sauce, and I tried the Brussels sprouts with buffalo sauce. And the Impossible chicken tenders were really good. I enjoyed those. They're a little bit spicy. If you don't like spicy, you're not going to like them. But I didn't care for the Brussels sprouts because they have just so much buffalo sauce on them. Maybe ask them to make the buffalo sauce lighter or don't put it on at all.
This festival, we're actually featuring for the first time our Encanto line. So as you can see, this is all homeware that we're featuring from Encanto. So we have a towel and pot holder set, which is lovely. Bright colors, bold, beautiful, and I love the new picture. So this actually comes with the 4 cups that you see inside. Each one has a different character on it with our logo for the festival, all encompassed in one picture. Then we have some melamine plate sets, lovely spatula. Maribel is just like so happy on that plate. I love, love, love the graphic. We have a ceramic measuring spoon set with all the different characters on this as well. And then our serving tray, which is just fantastic. This is a great price. It's only $19.99, and it's huge. You can do a charcuterie, serve like out at a picnic, and of course, every festival has to have a turbis, right? So here we have our Maribel on the turbis with our logo, and all kinds of food flying around the back. And then we also have for this festival, if I can show you our Remy's Ratatouille Hide and Seek. This is our scavenger hunt for food and wine, and this is a really nice new design. So this is smaller this year. It's a napkin with silverware, and then it opens up to show our World Showcase, and the stickers inside where you're going to place the sticker with which ingredient Remy has to make ratatouille on the corresponding country, and then you turn it in for a keepsake at the end, which is a insulated lunch bag this year. So also the first time we've had that as a keepsake to take away from the scavenger hunt. Over at our picnic table, we have 2 new lines this festival. So we're going to have our picnic line with Mickey and Minnie, and then we're also going to have our logo product. So starting off with the picnic line, as you can see on our hot grill over here, we're flipping up some burgers, and this burger actually is a coaster set. So each one is a different coaster, and we have our logo on the cheese, and we have Spaceship Earth on the burger, as well as Mickey's silhouette on the lettuce and the tomato. And this comes complete in a set with a little burger holder. So that is a great new item that we're featuring this festival.
The burger is ready.
We have our appetizer plate, which is always popular for food and wine.
We have some meat, we have some
made out of
tomatoes.
bamboo, also featuring Mickey and Minnie and Spaceship Earth, so our guests can walk around World Showcase and enjoy their food and drink as they walk around and shop free-handedly. We have a corksicle. This is larger this time around, so this one actually is 24 ounces. Usually ours are 18. And then we have our stemless corksicle featuring Mickey and Minnie. And then into our logo product, I love this line because the colors are nice and bright. It's a very contemporary pattern. We have our lounge fly. The inside pattern is really very nice. The inside lining is just as important as the outside. So this features Food and Wine logo. And then we have a really nice charcuterie board. Someone's played with the cheese. So our charcuterie board featuring the skyline for World Showcase, as well as a couple of our pins. So we have 4 pins for this festival, 2 from Encanto and 2 from the logo line. And of course our salt and pepper stickers that are shaped like the garbage can, always a popular item. This one features different foods that we offer here at the festival, as well as a little hint to our spaceship Earth. So all kinds of, oh, and I forgot one of the great things this time around also. This is new. This is a Tupperware sandwich container. So also featuring Mickey and Minnie. So this is a great little box that you can put in a lunch bag or take along with you to a picnic. And if you see, I'm standing on a picnic blanket. So this picnic blanket actually zips up and you can carry it along with you, and it's got a nice little pouch for maybe a book or a magazine to read while you're at your picnic.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We are so excited here at Epcot International Food and Wine Festival. Eat to the Beat is making its return. We have some new artists that are going to be here and some classics like Boyz II Men, Joey Fatone. I'm personally excited to see Sheila E. She's incredible, but Phillips is going to be here, and we want everyone to make their way out. Every single night, there's going to be a different artist, throughout the festival. Some of your artists are going to have multiple nights. Some might just have one night, so you have to check the My Disney Experience app for all the information on the packages. Or if you just want to do standby like I do at oftentimes, I would highly recommend that too.